Hello, gamers of YouTube and the surrounding areas. Welcome back to Doctor Who: The Lonely Assassins. So last time we were browsing through the browser, as you do, browsing through the browser to see if we could find any more information about this this whole mystery that's going on. So let's keep looking through the browser, I guess. So where do we start? We looked in Alabama's blue box, didn't we? So what's this? The Drumlins disappearances. Urban legends. Oh, we can scan this, so I'm just going to scan it straight away. Okay, Osgood, I have something for you. Upload that, please. These urban legends websites always seem wildly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre or improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. How do 12 people go missing like that? Honestly, you'd be surprised at how many people go missing without anyone noticing. But it seems our Lawrence notices these sorts of things. At any rate, this will help us with establishing Lawrence's thought process. So he's not the conventional sort. That could make things difficult. Okay, what's this up here? Okay. So there's a thing here. Lawrence's chat history could have a lead. So let's go in the chats. Nothing's changed there, so... Mail, there's nothing. Let's go back in the browser. Into the unknown. What's this? Delve into realities yet discovered and untold till now. Blue box. Number station still on air. Oh. Want your very own star? Sure, show me. Okay, maybe not. Love to have a star named after me. I mean, who wouldn't? Clue found. Corrupted website. Cool. Osgood, help me. Please. Aha! Progress. Fabulous. What kind of progress? The items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scanned connect to each other. Cool. But what does it mean for us? Hard to say, my friend. We still don't know how it fits in with the other data on the phone. But my guess is that all the fragments connect like these two. We'll get a better picture when we've got all the pieces. So keep calm and carry on scanning. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep having a look through this because this seemed really interesting to me. Drumlin's disappearances. Oh, it's literally all the ones that he's got saved, apart from this one that's all sort of corrupted and whatever. Sparrow and Nightingale. So this is the website about the DVD shop that Lawrence owns, or at least looks after. Okay. Sure. Did I miss anything on this? Is this the house that was in Blink? I feel like that's the house that was in Blink, maybe. What's this chat history could have a lead. Okay, I'm just going to go through his chats. See what else we've got. Just have a quick scroll through. That's nothing apparently. What was this? I saw there was one that I could play. What's this?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my texts about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Okay, so he was worried about his relationship. By the sounds of things. Mo apologising for an outburst. Okay. That explains the delivery from Henrik's. I don't like this. Sounds like something bad's happened. I'm guessing Nat is someone important to Lawrence. So much so that he'd drop everything for her. He could be out looking for her. Maybe that would be a responsible response to someone you care about going missing, but would you attempt to look for them without being contactable yourself? Something about this seems off, but that means we're headed in the right direction. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? I'm no investigator. You mean you weren't an investigator? Because you are one now. Oh, great. Maybe you just got tired of the city life. You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person. Except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what seems significant about Lawrence? He does have an interest in the local folklore. There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. Sounds promising. I've also just realised that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. And he hasn't done any of the other find my phone things you'd normally expect. But he did try to call his phone. What? How did it slip by my sensors? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? I don't know. There was too much static. Oh dear, that sounds troubling. Yeah, it does a little bit. I'll see what I can do. If it really is him trying to reach us, to reach through, perhaps the line was bad, or whatever it is, it must have been serious. So what now? We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right, where should I start? I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. Okay, we're getting more chat history by the look of it. Okay. Scan them, then we'll see what we can piece together. Okay. What's that? Some shadowy figures there, that's a bit odd. Oh, okay, till death do us part. So is that Natasha? Okay. Whoa. That's odd. Oh! My buttons at the bottom of the screen have gone all weird. Oh, they're fine now. That was very strange. I have a corrupted photo for you. Good or bad Ha, you tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you. You're really getting to know me. And you're spot on, you see, that's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. I think you're right, or at least I hope you're right. Go get the rest. I'll be waiting. Okay, that's good. I want to go in the gallery. There we go. So what else we got? That's the corrupted one. That's some weird effect. They look like a happy couple. That's like a face I'd pull. Oh, okay. He's He seems like he's exactly like me. Oh, is that an engagement ring? Were they engaged? Oh, happily married then, our Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Mo mentioned in his message. It did make it seem like they were close. Precisely. Together forever, he said. If these photos aren't the definition of that, then I don't know what is. But just so we're sure, could you try finding an... What's this? Harks?
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Do I need to remember that? Oh. Could you try finding a name for her? I don't want our wires crossed. That was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Could it be the data corruption? It's possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can later. I don't think I want to call it back. Okay.
Shark 1747.
Shark 1747.
Shark 1747.
Okay, 1747. Remember that, everyone. Can I call Lawrence? Line busy. Okay. Alright. Where were we? So we've got this here, downloads, but that won't open. So let's look in chats, shall we?
Hey Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. Didn't have the heart to tell you. Someone bought Wester Drumlins. Okay. So he's talking about them. So does that mean he's talking about the Weeping Angels? Is that who he's referring to, maybe? Wester Drumlins. Don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. This can't be a coincidence. Yes, that's unlikely in this line of work, but this is good. Common factors will reveal a pattern. And this place. Seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Alright. Is there anything else that I can find in here? Okay, nothing of interest. This is Natasha. Okay. So she's disappeared. Mr. Flint. Mr. Flint. This is the guy I had an argument with over all of the construction work. That's nothing. Isla Townsend. Izzy, okay. So who's this then? I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas? Okay. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because? Okay, you want me to get her a curry? Curry it is. Have you heard from Nat? She's not been replying to calls or texts. Okay, so this is obviously just a friend then. Okay, that's it for chats. Let's go back into mail. Whoa. Okay. Registration confirmation. What's this all about? Oh. What? Hello? Ah, there it is. Okay. That was very confusing. Alright, upload clue. There's a corrupted email. Sort it out, please. Well done. Oh, thank you. Looks like that's the last one. Great, what now? Going to run some algorithms and try to piece them together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. By the way, looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. Might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Okay, will do. Find me. Okay, home address, age at disappearance. Okay, so I'm assuming he signed up to this because he wanted to find Nat. Okay. The craft. Illusions of security. It was during the Louvre's 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's work that I encountered a most unusual piece of art. I was, of course, no stranger to the Van Gogh exhibit, though magnificent, his painted works were familiar to me by this point. No, it was a sculpture, one not even placed in the exhibit itself. A friend and I came across it outside the building, standing rather imposingly before the doors. It was a large blue telephone booth of sorts with police markings. Okay. So the doctor's been to the Louvre, by the sound of it. Hey Osgood, your doctor friend is here. Again. This sighting does tally with some old recorded incidents. The doctor really should be more careful with where they put the time machine. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the doctor can meet him in the flesh? What kind of alien is the doctor anyway? The doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. Does make you wonder though, if everyone's a lord, who do they lord over? Maybe they lord over time? Lords of Time. They should have just called themselves that, eh? So what's the doctor like? The doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Somehow? It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with them. Eons of living can do that to a person, I suppose. Do you know the doctor? Know is a strong word, but yes, I've met them. A few times, actually. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Okay. Alright. What's this? You mentioned in a comment. Weird phone corruption. Anyone here familiar with bugs? Okay, this... He's looking for help with his corruption stuff. Alright. Sacred Circle. This is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's this with this Jack fellow experiencing glitches with his phone? Should I be worried? I don't see why you should be. You're in perfectly capable hands. Mine. Since you haven't been experiencing similar issues, fear not. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Wester Drumlins. Yet another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome, or a creepy house in London. Oh, they're back now. In the picture, that's weird. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. I've been recording for 20 minutes, so I think that'll do for now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Goodbye, gamers!